This video is brought to you by YugiohMint.com. Hey, what is poppin', people? It is your boy BlankPage coming at you with another video, and what you guys are gonna watch today is my YGO Pro Salvation card update video. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. Go ahead and smack that like for me, and if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe down below for more Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon content. I try to upload daily, so if you guys are down for that shit, just subscribe. Alright, so before I address the latest update they have right here, I'm first going to address what all of this right here says, the multiple paragraphs. So, to put it simplistically, this whole thing right here states how they're trying to get this game to a web browser, but they're having problems doing so. They're having a lot of problems to do so, and they're just trying to take steps to try and get there. They've tried different ways of how to get there, different resources of how to get there, but they just keep running into those few problems to where they just can't do it. So, that's what this whole issue really is. They really want to get this game to a web browser, and they're just trying to work out all the mechanics to it, all the programming errors in it, to where everything just runs smoothly, and so that everything is coherent, is formed very nicely, to where everything coincides with one another, and just will be able to work on a web browser. But the problem is, like I said, is that they just can't figure out how to do that yet. And they're trying to make this open source. And they also went into that a little bit. And I've also seen the word kind of paranoia and annoyance within these multiple paragraphs. So it sounds like a lot of them are either just not open-minded as much as they should with one another, or they just get really irritated with one another. And it also says about the founder of YGO Pro, they also are a bit annoyed with him. That's what I'm getting from what this all says for the most part, though, because I see a lot of the words paranoia just like right here, paranoid, like that's just one spot, like I just noticed like right off the bat. But it just sounds like a lot of them are just very non-open-minded as much as they should. So I'm not much of a video game person, or a video game maker kind of person. I don't really know much what goes on behind the scenes of everything. I mean, I guess I have more video game knowledge when it comes to making it than I guess someone that has never made a game ever. So, I know about the scripting, I know about the coding, I know about all the different kind of things that go into making everything very coherent, because I know that the smallest thing can ruin everything. I've run into that problem quite a lot when I was making a Pokemon game, to where like the smallest little action actually messed up everything. So I would just say try and keep open-minded, work at a steady pace to where you guys aren't overworking yourselves. I know that a lot of people do that nowadays. They just tend to overwork themselves to fatigue, and then they just get really tired of it, and they aren't having as much fun with it as they should. I mean, this should be more fun than work. I mean, that's what I was trying to make my Pokemon game. It started becoming work. It started becoming not just a hobby. So I guess I would just say try and take it one step at a time. And I've seen somewhere along the lines of down here about how you guys have different groups of people. I worked on my Pokemon game individually, so I did everything myself. But I would try and say keep open-minded with one another about everything. When you guys are working on something, all work on it at the same time, but work at it from different viewpoints. Like the graphic designers work on the cards, and the programmers work on the programming sides of it, and then the coders work on the coding side of it, and so forth and so on. So just when a topic comes up, all of you work on it at once, but from different viewpoints of what you guys specialize in when making a video game. That way you guys can get it done and out of the way, and then obviously you guys will have testers testing it out to see if anything pops up, if there's any problems, and then if there was a flaw, you guys can just go and work on it again. And that goes with everything when making a game. If you guys want to put this into a web browser, all of you come together to try and get to work, and work on it until it actually is a thing, and try and keep open mind. Like I said earlier, it just sounds like a lot of you just are really annoyed or paranoid about a lot of this, or that's what at least I'm reading. So I have some examples of where it just sounds like, like Seta's paranoia again, like it's in this paragraph right here at the very beginning. So I don't know. Uh, I'm not the most specialized when it comes to video game making, um, but I've made one video game like I stated earlier, and I guess I have more knowledge of this matter than I guess someone with no knowledge at all. Um, but yeah, if you guys are trying to get this to a web browser, I guess I could say contact some people that might have a lot of knowledge within making web browser games. I know that a web browser based Pokemon game started off from pixel Pokemon back in the day, and now is using these 3D graphics as a means to show the Pokemon and everything. So that is Pokemon Showdown, and they've been around for quite a long time now, and they've taken gradual steps to where they are now. And right now they're using like these 3DS graphics in a web browser, and everything looks pretty nicely in general. So I guess I could say try and contact them. I'm pretty sure it's called Smogan.com, and you guys can probably find their business email around there. I think they'd be pretty nice about it. They would try and help you out and stuff. Besides that, I don't really know any other really complex web browsers. I mean, Dueling Network, I've never really used it before. I've never found it as reliable just because it's not automatic, it's not automated, and I think that's what the key of what YGO Pro is that it's all automated, and that's what I really like about YGO Pro. But I don't know. I would just say try and take gradual steps to get to what you guys want to get to, and that's basically what a lot of this says right here. Is just that they're having a lot of problems trying to get this to a web browser, and there's a lot of paranoia going on. But just try to keep open-minded and keep your head up and just work on it steady. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. But yeah, with that out of the way, I'm now just going to move on into this card update right here. This was for the 21st, I believe. If I scroll down, 25th. So yeah, my mindset's all messed up. All right, so starting off at the very top of it, though, there is number 77, the Seven Sins. All right, so this is a new card that they just added. Looks pretty nice. The artwork looks pretty sweet. And it has 4,000 attack and 3,000 defense. So, that's obviously going to be a bitch to deal with. But it is a level 12, and it requires 2 level 12s. So, getting it out might be a bit of a problem. I would suggest running Monarchs or, God cards or, something that has a lot of high levels, maybe Trains. But overall, I think this card looks pretty sweet, and hopefully you guys will enjoy playing with it. There is also Dynamis Spinos, one of the new Pendulum Dynamis monsters. So it is a level 5, scale 3/3, and its effect, our pendulum effect, is that if another Dynamis card you control would be destroyed by battle or an opponent's effect, you can destroy this card instead. And whenever a pendulum monster gets destroyed by battle or a card effect, it ends up going to the extra deck instead of the graveyard. So I don't know, Dynamis cards are overall pretty good, and hopefully you guys will enjoy playing with Spinos right here. I enjoy Dynamis quite a lot, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. All right, and then the final card of November 25th is Dynamist Eruption. So basically, this card looks pretty nice, and the effect it has is that if a Dynamist monster you control is destroyed by battle or a card effect, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it, and credit for these scriptings go to Helix Reactor. So overall, pretty sweet. 3 new cards. But if we just scroll all the way up, I'm not done with the card update yet. For the card update for November 26th, there is just one card, it looks like. So there is Spirit of the Tailwind. So Spirit of the Tailwind is level 4 Fairy Wind monster, and its effect reads that if this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 flip monster from your deck to your hand. Now, that is actually a really cool effect. I never knew that effect was out there like this. So basically, you could add like a Shaddoll card or a Gradle card, maybe like a Burning Abyss. I think some of those had some flip effects. You can add any flip card monsters that have effects. So That just sounds really cool. I would have to like look into that a lot and see how it works, honestly. But the card art looks pretty nice. It is kind of bright, so I can't really see most of it. It looks like a young fairy girl with like silverish blue hair. So I guess it looks pretty sweet. And its attack is 1800, its defense is 900, so its attack is pretty nice. I would never suggest running this in defense mode. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. And if you guys want to play YGO Pro Salvation, links to the download will be down in my description box down below. So if you guys just want to go and play with these new cards and play with this game in general, just check out my description box and look for this game and download it. I also have links for YGO Pro DevPro. I also have links for Dueling Network. Also some other free Pokemon games and other free Yu-Gi-Oh games, obviously, too. And I have links to my social media, so if you guys just want to subscribe or check out my Twitter and stuff, you guys can also follow me there and subscribe to me there as well. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys have a magnificent day, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Adios. Before I end this video, I just want to give a shout out to my sponsor, YugiohMint.com. They're an awesome website with a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and other TCG products. A link to their website will be at the top of my description. And with that being said, please check them out.